Well, so I have been served. I've been served with this lawsuit. I can't say now that I've been served, I can't say too much about this. I have to be a little bit circumspect, more so than I usually am, but this has now been served. So what happens from here? Well, this is going to kick off a process that will take many weeks, months, perhaps years as we move forward. The next step is to file a statement of defense against some of the very spurious allegations in here, and then we move from there. I will say that this is disappointing. You know, I believe this to be, in my opinion, an example of what's sometimes called a SLAP, a strategic lawsuit against public participation. Now, a SLAP is a not uncommonly used legal technique that we haven't seen much in this jurisdiction. But the idea behind a SLAP is you file a lawsuit without really thinking you're going to win. You ask for outrageous damages, and the whole point of it is to distract your subject, to scare other people from speaking their minds, and to cause financial harm to the subject of the lawsuit through the payment of legal fees. And so it's a real shame. It's a real shame that discourse in the city has gotten to the point where some parties feel that that kind of behavior is appropriate. I continue to think it is not.
Now that you have the papers, will you be asking for the city to cover legal fees? That's
a long time away. So there are two questions that the city has no choice but to answer. One of those questions is a question of indemnification. And I certainly have many opinions on that matter, but the city solicitor at some point in the next months will make a decision on indemnification. And we have to do this every single time an employee of the city gets sued for anything. And that happens hundreds of times a year. So they'll look very carefully at the statement of claim, at the pleadings, and the city solicitor will make a determination on that. As to the question of legal fees, the current council policy suggests that at the end of a process, one may make application to council for the reimbursement of legal fees. But I got to tell you, I've not done it. I have no intent to do it at this time. But the actual decision to do that is probably years away.
What do you mean? Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm not sure what you meant by that.